Hello guys, and welcome to my automatic sugarcane harvesting tutorial. So first of all, I would just like to show you how such a harvester works. So what I built this for is basically just in survival mode. If you're looking to make like a lot of bookcases or anything that uses a lot of sugarcane, it's really handy to have a automatic sugarcane harvester. So I'll just give you guys a little look around here just to see how it works. Now, I do have a few different examples of how to build this. I didn't really bother hiding the redstone wire right now, but basically, I'll just show you how it works. So once the sugarcane grows to a height of 3, all you have to do is push this button and it harvests it. But it also leaves a 1 block high, or just a 1 block of sugarcane on each block, just to ensure that it keeps growing. So basically you can just push this button, harvest it, and then wait for it to grow again, push it and harvest it, and just keep harvesting it without ever having to replant any of it. And there's multiple ways you can do this. You can do, I think I have this one 7 blocks of sugarcane here. You can do up to 8. This block has no significance. I just put a little tiny waterfall there to make it look better. And basically all this top part is basically, it's exactly this, just duplicated. And I mean, there is a couple of reeds that get stuck here once in a while. Like 90% of the time you use it, none get stuck, and as you can see, it can still grow in this area here because I don't think sugarcane actually needs light to grow. So I put a glass roof in there just in case it did, and just so we can see what's going on in there. But yeah, basically what this top part is just basically this duplicated, or this part duplicated again, so it can it just drains in through this top piece here, and then it all comes to a central point here. And so I'd like to show you guys what this thing looks like stripped down, and I also have another way of building it. This one I built 2 wide just to ensure that I don't get as many blockages, like those little reeds that fall in the dirt there. I just made those just to make sure it doesn't get blocked, and I just left the roof open so you guys can see. So basically all we have is 2 lines of pistons, and then repeaters going to the top piston, which also power the bottom one because it's powering the block underneath it, which powers this piston and this piston. So the power is going into this block, which powers this piston and this piston, and then I just have that repeated all the way around. And I just put some half slabs here because it doesn't cut the wire, and it blocked it from falling backwards out into the ocean. So we'll just stack this up, and then yeah, I just connected it back here. The other one I put it back 1 block just because I wanted to put a wall there. But this is as compact as I could get it. There may be a better way of doing it, but this is how I did it. So yeah, I just connected it at the back here, put a repeater here so that the power didn't run out, and then I just ran it all the way back around, and then I don't know why I put that there, that doesn't have to be there. And then you just have a central button, you just click that, it'll harvest. Like, it still does get stuck back there. So yeah, I just did the 2 wide water streams so it has less of a chance of getting stuck on the block. And also a problem, I'll just put it 4 high just to see if it works that way, is some of them do get stuck on the piston. That's why you should usually have some sort of cover. Oops. I'll just quickly put a cover over here just to show you what it looks like when on. So yeah, with the 2 wide stream you get much less reeds getting stuck. And I'm just kind of plopping this on here just so you don't have to wait for it to grow. It definitely does grow because I've seen it grow. I've left it here for a while just to make sure it still grew in this area. See, once you have the top on, you don't get any stuck in the middle there at all, or on the side. Sorry, it all comes to the center, which works awesome. Just this little piece here, but yeah, you can basically just move that wiring back one block, and then just cover this up with a wall, and they won't get stuck on that. So I'd like to just show you guys how to build this. And this is my lever hill here. I don't know how that is. The golden shower that I did a video on earlier. So let's just here. I'm gonna clear a little area, and I'll be right back, and then we'll build it. All right, guys, I'm back. I just cleared this little area here to build this sugarcane harvester on. So the best way to start this is to start with your oops. I'll do the 2 wide one. It's basically the same, just spread apart a little more. So basically you just want to start with the dirt that your reeds are going to be on. You can do it 2 ways. You can either just dig a hole like that. I'm going to make this one 8 long, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. And then I'm just going to throw my bucket of water in here. And then that comes to a central point there. So then we have this is where the reeds are going to be. So I'll just plunk those down just so you guys can see. Oops. Alright, there we are. And then next, just don't have to build this out of stone brick, obviously. You can build it over whatever you want. I just like the look of stone brick, so I build it out of that. So what you have to do is just build a wall around like that. And then you can take your pistons and place them accordingly. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So just place them on top of there, facing toward the reeds. So that's what we have so far. And then we can just do another layer here. Alright, there we go. Now, you guys can put a cover on it like I did. Like I just covered it all in stone brick. But you definitely don't have to do that. You can leave it open. Sometimes the look of redstone actually looks kind of cool, so I like to leave it sometimes. So there we have the basis of it there. That's pretty much it. So then I'm just going to block off this back wall here. I'll just... where did I need it? Right about there. It's about the height I want it. So just one below the top piston. And then just continue the ring around till you get to here. And then just leave it like that. Do the same for the other side. And then just widen the sides by 2. Alright, like that. And then like this. Oops. Now, to be honest, I don't know if anyone's ever done this before. They could have. I haven't seen any that are built like this. But if you see any other like that, like this, I honestly had no idea there is any other ones. I just came up with this. I was testing out for quite a while trying to get this to work. I had quite a few different designs, but this is the most compact I could come up with. But anyway, so all you have to do is place repeaters down toward each piston, each top piston here, and make sure the arrow of the repeater, like you see the arrow right there, make sure it's pointing toward it. And then again, same with the other side. And then we can just take some redstone and hook it all up. Do the same for the other side. And you might be wondering why I can't just do a line of redstone like that. like that, it's because if you try and power the redstone like that, it'll power the bottom ones because it's powering this block, but it will not power these ones because it's not facing toward it. But that's what the repeaters do. They're there to basically redirect the current toward the piston there. So again, we'll just hook those back up, and we'll get rid of that button. Now, depending on which side you want the lever on, or the button, if you want it over here or here, if you want it here, just take an additional repeater, and if you want to hide that back wall there, you can just extend this out by one more if you want. I'll show you guys that. So if you want the button, sorry, over there, put the repeater facing this direction, about in the middle, and then you can just trail the redstone around into the repeater, and then coming out the other end, just like so. And then I think that's pretty much it. You can just oops, bring down the redstone, just hook it up like this, and then you can put a block there, which is the redstone will be powering, or coming from this block, coming out through and going around. So as soon as you put a button on here, it should be working. Yes, there we go. As you can see, all pistons are working just fine. There's a slight delay between them, just because it's such a long wire and the repeaters and everything. Give it a slight delay. But that's the best I could come up with. And then you can just kind of cover it up a bit just to make it look a little bit better. And I highly suggest you do put a top on it, just so that the reeds don't get stuck. Let's see here. Just go like that, and then just cover this with glass. That way you get lots of sunlight in here and you can still see what's going on. And if just if just 16 reeds isn't enough, like you want to start collecting more at once, you can do one of two things. You can either just stack them on top of each other and then just take out those two blocks, and then I'll show you what to do here. You can just put some more dirt along with this, and basically just build another one on top of it. Like there will be where the reeds would be, and then just here, I'll build this wall up first. Just make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. I can't talk today. Just do that, and then you can place your water there, and then you still get light through the water, and all your drops will still come down through right here. And then again, you can just place your reeds. Oh, it's in my way. But anyway, you guys get the point, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, I guess I can't put that there. So yeah, basically all you have to do is copy this and put it above, and then you can just hook up the wiring around and connect it to that, or you can do the redstone torch thing where you just stack a redstone torch and then a block and then a redstone torch. Won't show you guys how to do that. If you want to know, just look it up on YouTube or Google it. But yeah, this is the reed harvester, and I'll just show you guys that it works again. Yeah, it's getting dark out, so I can do this. And reeds do take a while to grow, so I mean, they're not always easy to harvest, so I find that this is the best way to do it. I haven't put one of these in my LP world yet because I don't have the materials yet. But as soon as I can, I'm going to be putting one of these in my LP world. So, and if you want to check that out, go to my channel. And I'll show you that it works still. And there we go. Why do they get stuck there? You might have to replace these with something else other than glass, just so they don't get stuck in there. I think maybe just these blocks have to be replaced with stone brick or any other solid block, because glass isn't completely solid, I don't think. Like, items can still get stuck in glass. Like, they wouldn't be able to get stuck in dirt or stone or anything like that. So yeah, maybe just replace those side blocks with stone or whatever. But yeah, that is how you build a sugarcane harvester. And you can continually harvest it and never have to replant it again. Yeah, you can see all the reeds have started. Or did I replant these? Nope, all these have started to grow already since the time we built the other one. And then again, you can just harvest it and then watch all those flow down through there. That's probably the most efficient way I've found to do it. So hope you guys enjoy. And if you like the tutorial, leave a thumbs up. And we'll see you guys again for another episode soon.